Guys, it's Tuesday! You know what that means! Come on in!
Yeah, dude.
Guys, welcome back. So today, for Tech Tip Tuesday, I get people calling all the time, hey, I got my RS7 frame. I love it. I've got my traditional 3/8 axle hub that I have. I'm trying to put it in here. It's rattling in the dropout. What's going on? Well, here's the thing. Every one of these RS7 frames comes with these 15mm adapters. And these 15mm adapters are if you have a traditional 3/8 axle and you want to use it on a frame that's set up for the more modern 15mm axles. These frames, they're designed to where you can put out more power. So with putting out more power, everybody is expected to be running a 15mm axle to make use out of that power transfer center. If you don't have 15mm axles yet, if you haven't made the upgrade to a 15mm axle, we are trying to forward think for you and include these adapters in the frame. So with that, take your traditional 3/8 axle hub, you put the adapters here in the frame. Once the adapter's in place, you put your axle back in, and now you can see that this part where the adapter is takes up all the space. This side over here where the adapter isn't yet, it's floating around. So to fix that real quick and easy, slide your adapter into place, thread your axle back in, and now you have a hub that actually fits, no movement, and now you have direct power transfer. With these adapters, it's set up to where you run it on the inside of the frame. By running the adapters on the inside of the frame, you're enlarging this cone area up against the dropout. You're protecting your frame. Most people will run a chain tensioner on the outside of the frame. The chain tensioner on the outside of the frame will protect the outside of the dropout. Makes it for a simple, functional setup. And now you're able to use your 3/8 axle hub or a more modern 15mm axle hub on this frame. Now, we also get asked on our forks where it's a carbon 20mm fork, but some of you haven't upgraded to the 20mm through axle. You're still running a traditional 3/8 axle. Well, every one of our 20mm forks comes with these little 3/8 adapters. We designed these 3/8 adapters about 10 years ago now. Every set of our 20mm forks come with these. You have two pieces. You have the outside piece that goes into place. It has the two flats. Then you have the thinner inside piece with the Allen head. It threads in. By doing this, you're threading it into each other and you're now locking each other into each other, and you have it set up to where once you have the wrench flats and the Allen, it locks down onto the dropout. Now you can run a female 3/8 axle on your 20mm fork. All of our 20mm forks come with these adapters stock. We do offer them for sale. They do work with other 20mm forks. It is designed to work with a carbon dropout. You can make it work on a chromoly dropout if you put some washers in there to space it, or if you decide to cut part of the threads down and shave part of the insert down to make it fit on a thinner fork. These are designed for 6mm to 8mm carbon fiber dropouts. So guys, today, I know it's a
real small little Tech Tip Tuesday.
A little adaptation on what our normal Tech Tip Tuesdays are. We're taking something big, making it something
Small.
taking something
Small.
making it big. We're kind of mixing it around a little bit. We're trying to learn how to adapt. So I hope you learned something, and all these parts are available to fit not only our frames, but other 15mm frames and other 20mm forks. So this doesn't just work for Supercross and Speedline parts. So I hope this is a tip that works out well for you. Once you have your bike set and ready to go, you know what time it is. You know what you gotta do. You gotta get to the track. You gotta go. Go ride! I'm back. They brought me back out. I'm out of the dungeon. What are we doing?